them incarcerated, no? Putting a case on them? Just saying.
Y'all forget about them, huh? Man, I remember when I was a youngster, man, teenager, 13. It was a dope spot in the hood that the homegirls used to stay at. It was their father's dope spot. I'm gonna tell y'all some real stuff, man. And it was a party. We was young, my little crew, we was young, gang of older people there, doing what they do, partying, crip walking, smoking bud, the whole 9 yards. And I remember clear as day getting into it with a cat. And the cat I got into it with said something about fighting, let's go outside and get down. And when he said, let's go outside and get down, I went right out there following. A lot of people surrounded us. They want to see the squabble. Not saying that I couldn't throw these things, but I ain't had no time for that. I whip out on him a revolver. Right in his face, I bust. But that one shot went off. The pistol that I got.
That shit jammed, boy. You had that rusty dusty.
Got it from my little brother, rest in peace. And I guess the pin, the gun didn't go off. This dude is still living. We cool now, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I knew that I had a mental problem, man. Growing up in Compton, I continued this pattern until I finally
continued this pattern. Pattern is not a word. Pattern.
Finally. And like I say, I don't glorify this, you know. I finally put myself in position where I had to down somebody. And I knew at that point, like, I'm not playing with nobody, right? When I went to the pen, I met a whole bunch of killers. And them same killers, I watched tears come out their eyes, man. Because they wanted to go home. They want to go home, y'all. So when I see these dudes on this internet popping it about these squabbles and these fades, I ain't heard not one of them. Not one of them.
Yeah, that's true. Compton TikTok is making a point, man. We hear all these stories, all these wooty bams, all these 1-2 steps like Sierra, but don't nothing ending gunplay. Don't none of you super turned up gangbangers got nothing going on that's so extra out that lead to a pow and all that.
Though you can't talk about it, but if you're already locked up doing that life sentence and you in there especially if you're doing life and you in there